Hello, I'm Steve Head, Chancellor of Lone Star College. 50 years ago, forward-thinking citizens came together with the vision of creating a college for their community. People like John A. Winship, W. Thorne, and Joe Airola laid the groundwork for what was to become Lone Star College, starting with 613 students in 1972 to welcoming more than 80,000 students today. The Lone Star College story of growth, focus on student success, and looking toward the future is a testament to those who made this school into one of the elite community colleges in the nation.
The early 1970s was an exciting time for Houston. The city was booming, and construction of what is now George Bush Intercontinental Airport played a pivotal role developing the growth north of Houston and the need for a community college.
At the time, oil prices had been holding steady for about $3 a barrel. It had been that way for the past 25 years. Then came the Yom Kippur War, and the price of oil quadrupled. Although at the time the country was undergoing stagflation and high interest rates, because of the Texas oil and gas industry boom, workers, contractors, and banks flooded into Texas to serve the oil and the gas industry.
That growth spurred the need to develop a community college, and voters in Aldine, Spring, and Humble agreed. And the North Harris County Junior College District was born.
It's really, obviously, it's a high point in my educational career was being a part of the organization and founding of North Harris County College.
Dr. Joe McMillian was chairperson of the Division of Mathematics, Science, Engineering, and Physical Education, and recalls the excitement of starting the college.
It was unbelievable to be in on the starting of this magnificent community college. It was just wonderful to be part of the beginning, my goodness.
Architectural plans for the new college, then known as North Harris County College, were drawn, and construction began on what became the flagship campus for Lone Star College. Thanks to the early success of the college, 5 more independent school districts in New Caney, Tomball, Conroe, Splendora, and Willis joined the college district, helping it reach even more students, and leading to what would become Lone Star College Kingwood, Lone Star College Tomball, and Lone Star College Montgomery.
The community college is important to this community because it grew because of the quality of education. People moved out here into the suburbs for quality of life, and the big piece of that was for quality education. And they realized that education didn't stop at high school, and so they desperately wanted higher education opportunities. We were able to adapt to that, and as we transitioned from a rural community to the suburban community, we met that need and expectation of people to be able to create jobs, create a workforce, and to be able to train that workforce.
This new multi-campus system paved the way for the college to provide access to more students looking to further their education close to home. With these additions, the college system name was updated to North Harris Montgomery Community College District to better reflect the communities it served.
I have seen folks, take skill type classes like welding and etc., and they use that as a bridge, to build something much larger. And had that community college had not had a campus real close to where they live, they would have never dreamed that they would have had the opportunity to do that. All of a sudden, a person has all kinds of confidence in their ability. They serve as ambassadors for the college, and it also provides qualified workers for the area.
As Houston welcomed in the 21st century, residents welcomed Lone Star College Sci-Fair in 2003. And the North Harris County College District, which began in 1972, was renamed and became the Lone Star College System in fall 2008. It was during that time that the Board of Trustees was called upon to make some important hires to help lead the college forward.
I was on the committee that selected the last 2 chancellors. I think that's the thing I'm most proud of, is picking those 2 gentlemen. The community college, Lone Star in particular, offers a quality experience at a really reasonable price. And what's the net effect of that? the community benefits. I know there's going to be things happening in the future that are incredible, and I enjoy watching it happen. And I'm proud of my participation, and I'm proud of the trustees that do the work now.
In 2009, Lone Star College purchased the former world headquarters of Compaq Computer Corporation to create Lone Star College University Park, which opened its doors in 2010, making it the second largest office space transaction of the year in the United States. Now that the Lone Star College system was established, it was time to ensure students had access to programs that could elevate their education. Several student success initiatives were developed, including the building of world-class workforce programs, the creation of the Honors College at Lone Star College, launching Lone Star College Houston North to address an underserved area of Houston, the addition of bachelor's degrees for students looking to advance their education, and developing Lone Star College Online as the 8th college in the system.
Well, the Honors College is important to Lone Star because the message that we're sending to students and parents is you do not have to go off to another college to receive a quality education. If you do well here, you're going to do well when you transfer, and you're saving tens of thousands of dollars. I know that for a fact. I'm a parent, and all 4 of my children went to Lone Star and then transferred.
Since 2012, 29 Lone Star College students have been awarded the prestigious Jack Kent Cook Transfer Scholarship, which helps to cover a substantial share of educational expenses, including tuition, living expenses, books, and required fees. In July of 1994, Lone Star College partnered with Aldine ISD to offer dual credit courses to high school students. 40 students took part in the inaugural class, and today, more than 20,000 students take advantage of getting an early start on college each year.
I was a dual credit student, and so I honestly believe that dual credit is very important for the student, for the individual. Talking about myself, I was able to go to high school and then go to college and take a couple of credits. And so it made me sort of, graduate a little bit early. So I think that is a very good opportunity for our students to be able to go ahead and succeed. And it's a good way as well because you're taking those high-level courses, but again, in high school and, in small classes. Know your teachers, your professors, and I think that's something very easy, and it just kind of makes you feel good that you're able to not only finish your high school, but also, finish a degree at the same time.
Lone Star College welcomes both traditional students coming right out of high school and non-traditional students, those who are typically older and are looking to further their education and skills.
For anyone that might be in my position or similar, I think that the community college serves a very real role. It is almost impossible to think about starting at my age at a 4-year institution in another part of town or in another city. Lone Star College is a community college, literally a community college, part of our community. You can drive over here, you can be in class in 10 minutes, you can walk to your class without any trouble. The classes are, they're designed, it's all accredited, of course, by SACS, but they're designed to help students succeed.
Lone Star College continues to redefine the community college experience, helping students to make the college their first choice when it comes to higher education. The college recently opened its 8th campus, Lone Star College Online, which is dedicated to supporting students who are taking classes fully online.
Lone Star College Online has been serving as a system-wide support function for the campuses since 2009. What's different is that we have expanded the scope of Lone Star College Online and established it as the 8th campus. And through that, we've been able to bring on board our own designated faculty, which now allows us to guarantee the schedule for those students who are taking online classes, and that student can now complete a degree program within 2 years if he or she desires.
Not only an innovator in the classroom, Lone Star College is also recognized as a leader in higher education, having been named a great college to work for by the Chronicle of Higher Education.
The Lone Star College culture is so unique and so special. Everybody's very congenial, very collaborative, very positive, very passionate about helping families in our community and the families that we serve. I feel so blessed and so grateful to wake up every morning to come to work because we're all thinking the same about helping our community, helping our family. Bottom line, Lone Star College cares about the community, cares about the people, and cares about each other.
Lone Star College also sets the standard among institutions of higher education by earning a AAA rating from Standard & Poor's and boasting one of the lowest tax rates among community colleges in Texas.
When we organized the college, the other junior college presidents in the area told us we weren't really thinking big enough, that the college would be bigger than we'd expected. But not even they could conceive of what's really happened to the college.
The story of Lone Star College is one of leaders in the community who possessed extraordinary vision and dedication that live to this day. Over the past 50 years, the college has witnessed remarkable growth both in enrollment and student success. Since 1972, Lone Star College has helped more than 2 million students pursue their dreams. I am very proud of the work done by our staff, faculty, and administrators who continue to strive toward making sure that we continue to offer a world-class education, one student at a time.
What started as an idea to bring higher education to an underserved community has now grown into an institution that has become one of the leading community colleges in the nation. Thanks to the remarkable foresight of community leaders, Lone Star College is a living testament of what can happen when communities join together and work toward providing a better way of life for all people.
Hello, this is Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner. Congratulations to Lone Star College on its 50th anniversary. Lone Star College continues to redefine the community college experience by helping more than 2 million students earn nearly 29 million credit hours. Having been named a great college to work for 8 times and 5 years in a row, Lone Star College is recognized as a leader in higher education. Student success initiatives include building world-class workforce programs, the creation of the Lone Star Honors College, and launching Lone Star College Houston North to address an underserved area of Houston. I want to commend Lone Star College for providing comprehensive educational opportunities and programs for all Houstonians. Thank you for your continuous commitment to making our city better, and again, congratulations on this milestone.